How's it going, everybody? Arcavian here with a brand new Let's Play. This time it's on What Remains of Edith Finch. Which I'll hop right into it, so. Here we go. This is a very story-oriented game.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Hold on. Let me just set options. Turn the music down a tad and the sound effects down a bit. Dialogue. Yeah, just turn this stuff down just a tad. Just so it's a little not quite as loud. Alright, there we go. Alright. So let's see.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
There's 11. Ooh, a zoom feature. Ooh. Meow. Meow. Alright.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Now, I do know, I'm just going to throw this out there because of previous plays. Not plays of this, but games. When I was doing Sekiro and I was editing it, I noticed that you guys could hear the clicking on my controller, and I'm sorry if that still happens. I'm going to try and work on it, though.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Is it a master key for the house?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Is there already an option? Alright, well this looks more optional, so I'll head down here really quick. So I've heard very good things about this game. Oh, what's that? It's another missing thing. Oh. We have a wedding ring around our neck, it looks like. I've heard a lot of really good things about this game, so I'm hoping that it does not disappoint. It's a shorter game, so this will probably be a short playthrough, maybe like 4 episodes if I had to guess. Just something nice and short after our couple long
The truth
ones.
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Wonder what was different about the upper path. It's probably just like your choices. I wonder. I doubt it has an impact in the game, but that would be really interesting if it did. That's dark. I don't know what type of game this is either.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a big house. Yeah, I don't know what kind of game this is. I know it's heavily story-based, but I do not know what it entails. I don't know if it's like horror or any of that. I don't know what is involved. So I guess we're gonna find that out too. Oh, it's a beer can. I'm just kind of investigating everywhere. I kind of just to see. Don't try and not miss too much. You know, some secrets or something like that. I'm also currently working on the sensitivity of my mic, trying to get it perfectly balanced. So sorry if it's a
As a
little
child,
over or
the
under.
house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Let's around by the garage. Let's go look at that. There isn't a run button, by the way. I've tried. Oh, that's that. Nope, not that. Okay. So Y and start both pull up that. Okay. Let's go see. Looks like I can get to the front door
Now,
by both
as a
means.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Fair enough. Back door with the doggy door. Let's try the front. The front will probably be locked or something. Or just blocked up.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay, so that answers that. So maybe the back. If it opened it, I was gonna be, oh, what now? Hope this is one of the scenarios where like we're just gonna be locked in the house forever. Oh. Hate this.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I hated every second of that. That was awful. Not gonna lie. Oh.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
That's a lot of tuna. That is a lot of tuna.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Jeez.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, it's salmon. Still. Alright, guys. So here's my secret recipe for a delicious, delicious apple pie. You'll need 6 cups of sliced peel tart apples, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of packed brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, an 1/8 teaspoon of ground ginger, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and pastry for double crust pies is 9 inches. Bake at 450 for 10 minutes, reduce heat to 350, bake 35 to 45 minutes longer or until golden brown. Yields 6 to 8 servings. That is an actual pie recipe. I just made an apple pie yesterday. That is a real recipe. So give it a shot, guys. You never know. Pause it here if you want to make pie. Funny. Oh, hey, we can see everybody. Lewis. I don't think it's Eddie. It's probably like ID or something. Dawn and Edith. Oh, look at us. Oh, we're cute. Okay. Loving memory of Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to I don't know how to say it. ID, probably. Don't like that pot. That's a creepy pot. Alright.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Fair enough. Can't y'all go out? Chinese is good, though. I like Chinese. Sorry. Kind of dilly-dallying. This rate, it'll be like 9 episodes. Nah, I'm just kidding.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
She was on it, too.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie. Okay. Noted. Oh, there's a grill. Man, in all honesty, this is a nice house. Big room. Look at that
Nothing in the house
view.
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like
Fair
a
enough.
smile with too many teeth.
Ugh, don't say that. Ugh, I just got chills. That freaked me out. This is a really nice view, though. Now we can go out there. Oh.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? Why would it sink? I mean, we are right next to the lake, so fair enough.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Huh. Barbara Finch, director, it looks like. My Friend Bigfoot. Oh, that's cool. Maybe she was inspired by that music box. Huh. Lots of bugs. Can I unlock the front door now?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Why does this door have a key lock on both sides?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Well, those are actually pretty. This room looks secretive. It's got an eye at people and everything. Hold on, did I go down this way? No. Yes, that's the... Okay. That's the kitchen. Alright. Nowhere left to go but up. I hate how slow we
After
walk.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
That explains the peoples. No. Barbara. Oh my gosh, it has their death dates on it? Or is that just when they were lived here and moved out?
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Interesting. Wow. That's a cute door. Greg. Calvin. It's like, I like how it has the dates on there. Lets you know, like, the very least when they moved out. Molly.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Huh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I don't wanna. I'm getting...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
This... Ugh, why am I getting chills?
Reading
This
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna eat gerbil food, are you? There's gotta be. Come on, you don't have. You gotta have some snacks stashed away. I ate. No. Alright, well, I'm gonna try them. Because it doesn't look like I can actually.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Well, at least it was just a carrot.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
No!
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
That's not good, Molly.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
You don't do that.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What the crap?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Am I hallucinating?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh my gosh, this is trippy.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth, huh? I'm supposed to guess?
Rabbits.
Wait.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh!
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger? Did she hallucinate because of those berries? Oh.
A mama rabbit.
I bet this is the same
It was
size
almost
rabbit.
too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
You were a what? What is going on? Oh my gosh.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was was hungrier than ever.
Oh, it's inverted. No.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where'd she go?
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ugh. What am I?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gross. I don't like it. Am I about to eat people?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh my gosh, we are. How much LSD did this little girl do?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
This guy is hammered. I love this song. There's a bird over there. Can I go eat the bird instead of the human? Nope. Alright. Jeez, I have a long arm.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What is going on? Ugh.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Oh no.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Hatred, hate it. Hate it.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh my gosh, are we gonna draw little pictures for each person? Oh, I love it. Okay.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Wow.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cute. Love that. Love that for you, Molly. bathroom? Is that a cat?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Huh. That was a
So,
trip.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
She liked birds.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wow. That's a dope-ass slide, Sven. Sure, it was a marvel.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh wow. Oh, he is on that house. He is literally on the house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow.
Whatever's wrong
Odin.
with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So I'm finding out what happened to each family member.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr., eh?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
That's shit. Wow. Wow, Grandma. Talk about the shag carpet, dude.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
You don't say. Oh. By Sven and Edith Finch. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. Neat.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Huh. Fort Calvin. Bomb, dude. Why is it roped off?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
This is a dope room. Can we just talk about that for a second? How awesome this kid's room was? Is this a secret? Yep. Alright, well, we are not quite ready for that. Well, I guess we're doing it anyways. Oh, what? That's crazy. No. Get back. We still have to go up top. Fort Sam. Alright, Fort Sam. Sorry to have to tell you this. I mean, you do have that up there. But, Fort Calvin is way cooler. Just gotta throw it out there. He has a command center, my dude. You ain't got nothing
I guess
on
my
Calvin.
grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Dude, look at this! Look at this command center! What a bomb kid!
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Why am I missing a shoe? Oh, that's why. Oh, I have to use both control sticks. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
My Calvin?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Oh, no.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No. No!
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh, no! Calvin,
I think
why?
he'd already made up his mind.
Wow, this kid got
That's
some
what I want to remember
air,
about my
though.
brother.
Oh, way to go, kid!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Look at the balls. Oh, wow. What a way to go.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Kid ended up being a spaceman. In his own way.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
What? Why am I stuck there? Wow. Explains a lot. Guess I know why it's roped off now.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Wow. Huh. So a lot of Hollywood workouts, center stage. Barb Street, huh? That is an old ass cake. Penelope's.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Barbara Finch.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Huh.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Hold on.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh no.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Hate this.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another...
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, gosh. Why would you not run?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What a Tales from the Crypt spoof that was. Wow. Huh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Wow. Wow. That was really cool. Alright guys, that's gonna have to do it for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think so far. Don't forget to ring that bell to keep notified when I update new videos. Click that big red subscribe button. And don't forget to check out my Twitter and Patreon while I'm down there. And while you're in the comments, go ahead and let me know what you think would be a good game to go ahead and start after this and Sekiro. I want to try and keep at least 2 going at the same time, so we'll see how things go. But until next time, guys, take it easy.